Welcome to our new devlog. I know, I said I would like to do the devlog already on Sunday, but life happens. So I just, for whatever reason, decided to implement a new feature, which now enables us to use also ChatGPT as a vision feedback. What that means? Yeah, that's a good question. I will answer it later. But for now, let's focus on the new features. Let's start with the templates, or smart templates. The smart templates are quite helpful. If you click on the template selection and you've already prepared some templates like I have here with the avatars template, and with also some system templates for names and job title, which is totally fine for now, you can just select any layer and click the randomize all, which will randomize everything. The cool part here is that will not only randomize the layer itself or the content, it will also randomize all the properties of the selected instances in your selection. You could also say, hey, please just manipulate only the instances, which is also totally fine. So let's say template again. The cool thing here is what content tries to do. It tries to recognize your templates and then add them accordingly and try to avoid repetition, which means if you have different images, it will try to have the same image over and over again, which is totally cool. Still, it could be that you're not totally happy with what content did here. What you can do is you can go straight into Contently, and let's say Bolivia doesn't look like Bolivia. So let's just move to Bolivia and replace with Will. And replaced. And you can do that for everything. Either image like we did right now or text. Text the same thing, you can just drag and drop it and done. Super easy. Okay, let's go through the next ones. For the Contently AI feedback. This one is also a reason I needed to move the latest release a little bit back, but it's very cool. You can just select the layout and go to the AI and say, hey, please give me some feedback. You could add some context here so that's Contently is more aware of of the thing you would like to have feedback on, but you could also just say, hey, give me feedback. The cool thing here is after several seconds, you see an overall score of your layout. You see a quick summary of what Contently thinks is cool in your layout. And if you go deeper, you can also see stuff like the UX psychology, why your layout is good or what is missing in your layout, which is really nice, as well as the visual design, as the accessibility part. And what's even cooler is you can also get some ideas and inspirations. Based on the context and on your layout visuals, Contently tries to propose some ideas, so things you could consider to implement into your layout to make it even better, which is awesome. You can also just render this directly to Figma, so that also others in your team can see it. And therefore you will get something like this, where you get all the scores, the summaries, as well as the task, and a nice and tight overview. Let's show some AI experiments. Let's close this one. On my case, I make a lot of spelling issues while designing stuff. So what's always helpful for me is just select an element and say send. So Contently is aware that if you haven't entered anything, any prompt, you probably just would like to have a correction based on your voice and tone. And this is what Contently does. It just takes the content and tries to correct it. But for sure, you could go also crazy, like translate to Japanese, send, and with a Japanese version. So translation, adding copy, should be quite easy with the latest update. What could be also interesting for you is right now you can use Grok, ChatGPT and Gemini to create email content, like text content. Or you could use ChatGPT and Gemini to create the vision feedback, which will render the feedback sheet and everything else. I really hope that you enjoy the latest update. And I think in the upcoming days, I also try to set up a complete introduction into Contently so that you get a better idea of what Contently is capable of, which is quite a lot. So for example, did you know that you have an image compressor, which compresses your images so that your Figma files loads and works better, which is really, really cool. But more on this in the next one. See you there and happy to hear your feedback. Bye.